The Trump administration has lashed out at critics of its deal with Iran, especially warning Israel to not alienate its only powerful ally. The terms of President Trump's deal have drawn a strong response from many Israeli politicians and sections of the Israeli media, with some directly blaming President Trump.
Is that you've seen people within Bibi's cabinet who have come out and attacked the deal and in some ways very personally attacked the President of the United States. Donald J. Trump is the only head of state in the entire world who is sympathetic to the nation of Israel at this moment in time. And he happens to be the head of state of the world's superpower. If I was in the cabinet of the Israeli government, I might not be attacking the only powerful ally that I have anywhere left in the entire world.
Vance credited Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for not personally criticizing the deal, but explicitly referred to the large amounts of military aid the United States provides to Israel, which is its key ally in West Asia.
The other thing that I would say is that over the last 3 months, 2/3 of the defensive weapons that have protected your homeland have been built by American hands and paid for by American tax dollars. The problem for Israel is not Donald J. Trump. And anybody in Israel who thinks their biggest problem is the President of the United States needs to wake up and smell the reality of the situation.
In an interview with the New York Times published on Thursday, Vance directly named Israeli National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir and Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich as critics of the deal. Vance said that Israel cannot simply kill its way out of every national security challenge. Now, U.S. President Donald Trump urged Israel and other West Asian countries to stick to the truce. Taking to his Truth Social network, Trump said that he expects a complete ceasefire on all fronts, including Lebanon, Hezbollah, and Israel. But Israeli drone attacks and artillery shelling continue in Lebanon. Hezbollah said its fighters were engaged in fresh clashes with the Israeli military. As Lebanese state media reported, that Israeli strikes in the south killed 18 people. Israeli military said 4 soldiers have been killed in southern Lebanon, the first Israeli combat losses since the U.S.-Iran deal aimed at ending regional war. Meanwhile, a television poll published on Thursday in Israel shows that more than 70% of Israelis do not trust Trump to look out for their interests while dealing with Iran. The numbers marked a stark departure from the robust support Israelis have given Trump for years in poll after poll. In this poll conducted by Israel's Channel 12, most people said that they feel Prime Minister Netanyahu's conduct hurt Israel's interests in the Iran-U.S. agreement. The poll also found that only 1 in 10 Israelis feel their country won the Iran war. Nearly half of those surveyed believe that Israel actually lost the war. Earlier, we spoke to Ali Saleyan, PhD of International Relations, the head of International Department of GPTT. Listen in.
Trump initiated its work in the second term in Oval Office. We can see that how actually Netanyahu tried to hijack its Middle East policy by just pushing Trump to doing so much failure in the term of Americans' national interest without an end-game strategy. They actually, paid more than, based on the U.S. assessment, more than billions of dollars, at least 25, and achieved none of its goal, based on the first declarements. They actually can't change the regime in Iran. The military and the nuclear capability of Israel in Iran is alive. And the Strait of Hormuz was blocked by the Iranian military. Therefore, I think we are reaching to the point that different persons within the United States to the current vice president